GPS here which will just track what we do. It's not going to tell us where to go, we're relying on Mario for that.
It'll be all okay, I hope so.
I skidded down the road in Myanmar and it wasn't until weeks later I saw that.
Today our distance from Almaty to Taraz, 500 kilometers.
Early in the morning, the group leaves Almaty riding their motorcycles, having 3 long weeks ahead. On this day, the group travels to the south of Kazakhstan, to the city of Taraz. The tour participants will travel a distance of more than 500 kilometers. This is one of the longest part of the tour, and it passes through the famous highway of Western China to Western Europe. Construction of this road began in 2008 from the city of Lianyungan in China to St. Petersburg in Russia. The road was built to strengthen economic and cultural relationship between Europe and Asia. Total length of the road is 8,445 kilometers, and almost 3,000 kilometers of the road passes through the Republic of Kazakhstan. That is where the route of Central Asian Ring begins. Here it is allowed to drive on the speed of 110 kilometers per hour, when on the other roads the speed limit is only 90 kilometers per hour. The road is wide and smooth, as generally the rest landscape of Kazakhstan. For some riders, these roads and landscapes seem to be boring, but others, on the contrary, say that such smooth riding allows to enjoy your trip peacefully, reflecting on life without being distracted by various obstacles. As the tour provider, we have our own opinion on this matter. It is believed that this road is simply necessary for this tour, since this is the only way to experience vast territories of Kazakhstan, which is known for its endless steppe. But the most interesting thing about this road is that it runs along the legendary Silk Road route, as evidenced by archaeological excavations. On this way, we stop for short breaks to have lunch and some rest. The group arrives in the city of Taraz by the evening.
Day 1 down, it's a pretty warm day, but hey, we're in some flat stuff, but we're hitting the good stuff.
It was very nice, for a very good trip. We had good kilometers, and the weather was too hot, but fine.
Taraz is a very ancient city which appeared in the first centuries before Christ. However, in the beginning of the 13th century, it was completely destroyed by the army of Genghis Khan, and the city tried to resist. Therefore, buildings from that ancient period did not survive. All we have are archaeological facts. It is a modern city now. From Taraz, we head towards Uzbekistan border. On this day, we expect to visit Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan. Passing Kazakh-Uzbek border is like having a lottery. You never know how long this process will take you. And this time we beat a record time-wise. Eventually, it took us 6.5 hours to cross the border. Even our experienced travelers were pretty much surprised. Anyway, we crossed the border and entered Tashkent in the dark. It was already impossible to visit any of the sites of the city since everything was closed. Nevertheless, the mood of the riders remained good, and that's the most important thing.
It was quite freezing because I didn't have a jacket on, and then waiting for 8 hours at the border station, and now driving through the beautiful city of Tashkent, which actually could have been quite nice, but when you're tired, sweaty, and you get all the exhaust fumes, I'm really looking forward for a cool beer.